English Customs, the show in which Jack Worthing, that's me, illuminates our jolly island's ancient customs. Let's talk about the ancient. Around the maypole by dancing, only dating to Victorian times. Makes sense, doesn't it? Before that, really long ribbons were much too expensive. Yes, another ancient cut. Tartan pattern. Do you know who made that up? The novelist Walter Scott.
Of course, you're liable to work up quite a fair thirst dancing around the maypole, aren't you? What's the perfect drink to put out this fire? Why, Summer Isle ale.
I'm risking my job, you know. Patient records are supposed to be private.
I'm not going to hurt him. I promise.
I suppose I didn't really want to know the truth.
Don't worry. No one will ever know. Arthur! Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
You lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! I knew it was you. I mean, it's another you, the glasses, the hair. You're all dashing now. But the way you look around, all intense like that, I just knew that's Arthur. How the hell are you?
Sally? You look quite stylish.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm not even sure it's still in style.
Green and white checked. Your dress. That night you ran out the door and I never saw you again.
That horrible gingham dress. I had to grab something to put on, didn't I? Wait. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be
Oh, ye
ridiculous.
of little faith. I'd never turn you in. You wouldn't believe what I've got myself into.
I saw Percy. A picture of him. And I remembered the train.
Oh, shit.
I have to go find him. I promised I'd take care of
How are
him.
you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city. I've been living in the Garden
The
District.
Garden District?
Off the scraps of our former civilization.
God. I could help you. I do know General Bing.
Oh, the General. You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
You still hate me.
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14
We were
years.
16!
How could you?
Because he took me in when my mum died. Because he was so generous. Because he said he loved me. I don't know. Some things just happen whether you want them to or not. We were so close. The two musketeers. Remember?
You know how we used to sit on the swings by the Crash V1? These days I spend a lot of time there, remembering.
Look. It's a horrible, terrible world out there, and no matter how clever and brave and fierce you are now, you'll need a letter of transit to get into the Emerald City.
I've missed you for 14 years. I think I can escape Wellington Wells without your help. And I definitely don't want any favours from your latest friend.
Arthur! Well, there's your answer, darling. Arthur hasn't forgotten you. Shit. Colonel Lawrence? Wasn't he the hero of Ramsgate? I mean, of course, he's been exposed to mustard gas. He was in the Great War. I do need his pituitary extract. I guess I'll have to pay him a visit. Lovely day for it.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
You must take your joy immediately.
Well, look at you.
Right is right. Right is right.
I bet I can just walk right on in.
Sorry, I'm very busy. The family is in mourning, and will be shortly. With any luck.
I've come with the Colonel's prescription.
Prescription? What does he need with medicine? He's dying. No thanks. I know you're a clever chemist and all, but he's very old, and we've decided to let nature take its course.
Oh, it's not a cure. You can't cure old age, can you? This is really just to help ease the way. Help him sleep.
Wouldn't mind if he slept a bit more. Always ringing that goddamn bell. All right, I'll give him the pills.
I'm afraid it goes in the other end.
I suppose you'd like to administer it.
I can do that. I understand that the family is sometimes uncomfortable.
Great. Well, up you go.
No! It's in the will! We agreed!
That was before you pissed on the Sheraton sofa.
I did not! It was Edmund!
You put him up to it because it comes to me in the will.
Serves you right! You knew I loved that sofa!
Well, you can have it now.
Honor? Regina? No? Is it? Is that you, Hope? I thought you were gone on holiday. They've been beastly to me, your sisters.
I'm sorry, Papa.
They're waiting for me to die. I'm surprised I haven't woken up with a pillow over my face.
How horrible. You survived artillery and mustard gas, but your daughter's your enemy now.
You're not Hope, are you? Who are you? Who? Honor! Regina! Help!
This will only sting a little. I hope. You deserve better. We don't have a lot of heroes. Alright. I have my Pituity extract and my amalgam. I need to replace the Safrole and the Mephedrone. How do I get those?
Figures. Your rabbit peed on my books.
And then you let your snake eat. Sally Boyle! What a lovely bunch of nonsuches. From your mum's garden, but she's crying.
Can you make me different?
I want to be different.
But you are different.
She means like everyone else.
I'm supposed to care about dresses and dances, and all I can think about are rockets and chemicals. Can you give me something to make me silly?
For a couple of hours, I dare say.
Shush! You don't have to care about dresses and dances. You just have to pretend to. Your mother told you to always tell the truth, didn't she?
The lies they tell children.
But you ladies don't care about dresses, do you?
But I love dresses.
Keep to your chemicals. For later.
Later? Later when?
Things change.
What do you mean? Do you know something? Where did you all go?
The weird sisters. They're always making potions and things out of herbs. I bet they could help me. I should be teaching you things instead of telling you my troubles, shouldn't I? Who else do I have to talk to? And you never call me a stupid cow. Promise me you'll never talk about yourself the way Mummy does, okay? The thing I always liked about Arthur was being with him was like being alone.
Found you. Give up, and I won't.
Hello. Welcome to today's edition of That Tastes Amazing.
You must take your joy immediately.
Now today we're going to talk about the wonderful world of flour extenders and bread substitutes. Bread doesn't have to be made of wheat flour. Ground barley, for example, is scrumptious. Why wouldn't it be? Old word, by the way.
I hope Gwen's okay. It's starting to get dark.
Your oven works, you can try it in the oven, but a fire makes it.
Still secret. Secret and swept and deep. Who will call the maiden? 'Tis time. 'Tis time. She comes.
Hello? Nimue? Vivienne Morgause? How do they do that?
All hail, Sally Boyle, mistress of alchemy. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who knows the secret of maternity. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who seeks the other shore.
I keep forgetting. You know my secret.
This potion will help your daughter sleep. She won't get hungry as quickly.
I don't know that I believe in magic.
What else is left to believe in?
The potion isn't magic. It's herbalism. Your mum knew herbs pretty well, didn't she?
Yes. Especially what you can do with foxglove. In fact, I came here for some ingredients I need for some... well, drugs.
Have you tested magic and proved it wanting? Or have you simply assumed that what you don't understand can't be true?
I suppose I haven't tested it.
Then do this, if you like. We place our sacrifices in a chest in the wilds. I'll put the place on your map. Put some bricks in the chest and say this prayer.
Bricks?
See what comes of it, and then return.
But about my ingredients?
We'll help you with what you want, but first, learn what you need. You don't even know what that is.
Before the learner attains wisdom, the teacher has the right to give several tasks.
Several.
That's how it works, yes?
All right. When will I see you three again?
When you know what is unknown.
Anon! Anon!
They won't contain any joy, and neither will potatoes unless you water them yourself from water out of the tap. And especially sawdust and chaff. They don't have any joy at all. So remember, you're just your dose of water.
Stay on the way.
Oh. Of course the lads are here. Mustn't let the birds go thinking they can do things by themselves.
Who did that? What the hell? Well,
Ye shall not suffer or wish to live!
bitches here, thank you! We're not scared of you!
Don't think I won't sniff you out. You're beat! It's time!
Oh, this is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence. There we go. 5 bricks. Now I just say this prayer. Goddess, lighten my burden. Give me the strength to carry what I must, so I no longer need the strength of others. Goddess, I dedicate these bricks to you. Blessed be. All right. Huh? That's it? That's strange. I do feel stronger. Maybe because I'm not carrying around a ton of bricks. I guess I should talk to the weird sisters again. Mums are supposed to tell you not to be afraid. But you should be. Faith's a gift. Can save your life. Brave people are always so bloody stupid. That's why they get all those medals.
Well, it's getting late. It's time for all to sit. Getting ready. Yes.
Did you say the prayer?
I sort of feel stronger, actually. I think I can actually carry a bit more. You can't prove it's magic, though. What if it's psychosomatic?
So what if it is? You're still feeling stronger.
I'd rather you taught me about herbs. I need them for the drugs I have to make.
Patience. You are close to the learning you seek.
Our henge has been occupied.
The old stone circle? The wedding party stones?
There's ancient power there. The sacred circle has been polluted.
If you can clear it, then we'll teach you about the herbs you need.
Well, that sounds sort of fun and righteous. Why not?
where are the Americans? Where are the Russians? Strange enough, last time we heard them.
Someone's been lying in my bed. And Henry Bear looked at his bed. But now she's nothing to eat except for a few berries. Well, Henry Bear and old Edward Bear each gave us some of their knowledge. Now, they were all very hungry, because none of them had enough to eat. And bears need to eat a lot of food when they can, because we know that winter is coming, and there won't be anything to eat. Since they hadn't had enough to eat, they decided to rest a bit. Saw how the covers had been thrown on the floor, and he said, "Someone's been lying in my bed." And Henry Bear looked at his bed and saw how the covers had all been ruffled. He said, "Aye, someone's been lying in my bed and all." Jane Eyre looked at her then and returned. So Henry Bear hit her with his big bear claw and knocked her head. And knocked her head clean off her shoulders. Oh. Don't go wandering around at night or I get you.
Do you think it's sweet enough?
Why don't you taste it? Seriously, you won't die from just a smidge. It'll just make everything burn a little brighter, is all. Back at the house, we'll give everybody a huge cup of it.
It doesn't hurt when we free our souls from their fleshy prisons, does it?
I think your heart races for a bit, and then off we go to the ethereal plane.
Why don't we use hemlock? Like how Socrates killed himself. Hemlock doesn't hurt at all.
My God. They're brewing poison.
Because we already made 2 big batches of ditch slacks. Can you imagine if we came back to the Reverend Father with a big bowl of hemlock now? He'd laugh at us. Might not even let us come along on the sacred journey.
I'll just keep stirring then.
All our questions will be answered once we're no longer in the prison of our bodies. That's what he said, right?
It's some sort of suicide cult. I'm not gonna let them poison a whole bunch of people. Now I've got to get rid of this poison.
Well, you're not my problem, I guess.
You can't kill us all!
Leave us alone, you bastard!
No room for you here!
fuck was that?
Who approaches the sacred circle? A maiden, a mother, a wise woman.
The people there, they were wearing these sigils.
Oh, Lord. The space god people. Ransom Mackenzie's congregation in Gardner House.
They were making Digitalax?
In small amounts, it's a drug. More than that, it's a poison.
You can make it from red foxglove seeds.
We make all sorts of useful potions and things out of it. You could too.
I think their Reverend Father is planning for the whole lot of them to kill themselves.
I can think of a lot of reasons to kill yourself in the Garden District. But no one should have their death chosen for them.
You know about my mum?
I remember there was a terrible accident. Your mum put the wrong herbs in the family dinner. The whole family died except you. It was just before the train, so I always wondered. It wasn't an accident, was it?
I think she didn't want my sisters to be scared. All alone in Germany. So she killed them. And I guess she didn't want Dad to hate her. So she killed him too. And she couldn't live with herself. I don't know why she left me behind.
Here.
This is the recipe for Digitalax? And something more?
Mix it into their poison, and it should change from poison to... let's call it an eye-opener.
You'll need Digitalax for that, among other things.
Come back, and I'll have the rest of what you need. You're making a sort of herbal blackberry joy, aren't you?
You know your chemistry.
I was on Harry Hayworth's team when we invented joy. One day I hope the goddess will forgive me for that.
I suppose it's sort of sweet that Grandmum poisoned everyone with her own garden flowers. I mean, she could have used rat poison. It's so impersonal. You look just like you.
Who's going off?
Leave my friend alone! What was that?
Time for Mummy to arrive.
See? Aren't you? You hear that?
He's killing me.
I don't think they've quite got the hang of ambushing people.
You're here. I know you're here. Stupid doing that after dark.
After dark, love. Let's stay out.
I could have been more charming to Robert Catesby. He could have helped. He's no fan of rules. But he's such a pig. Sort of ironic I became a chemist, considering what Mum did, if you think about it.
Beata bruta?
At least...